You are my bitch. You are my bitch.
Hey. That's right, y'all. Welcome back to Roseanne.
From the greatest wall in China. Where's my Xanax? Was that what she took?
Ambien.
Oh, that's what it was, Ambien, yeah.
Welcome back to the Pimp Daddy Podcast.
Starring Roseanne Barr and John Goodman.
Yeah.
Which one's which? I think you're more of a John Goodman type than me.
Probably, yeah. I mean.
None of us are Roseanne.
Except my mom.
Oh, is your mom Roseanne?
No. She's not that bad.
My mom's more of a Darlene.
I'm more Darlene than anything.
I am kind of like that weird kid from it.
DJ?
Yeah.
He was fucked up, that kid.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
With it, bro.
He's just a weird kid with a bowl cut running around.
Yeah,
looking like Count Dracula.
Yeah, what was wrong with that boy?
God, they don't make 90s television anymore. They only make 20s content.
Yeah, you know? Sitcoms are dead. I remember back in the day, those comedians were on, like, sitcoms, like Grace Under Fire, Roseanne, Joe Rogan did that news radio. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah, my favorite podcast is the Joe Rogan Experience.
It is, actually.
No, I mean...
I'm a bad lesbian.
There's some of it, though. I mean, Abbott Elementary is still a...
Yeah, I like Abbott.
You know, a big thing that's broken some people and, you know, maintained, like, some good careers. There's a little bit of it, but...
Abbott Elementary is good.
Like, that whole, like, 30 episodes of television a year, like, model is, like, completely gone. It's, like, the 10 episodes is, like, the most, like, 6 to 8 per season, you know?
Right.
Which is sad, because sometimes you just want a comfort show.
Yeah, that's why I just watch reruns of old shit.
What's your comfort show?
Sanford and Son.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I watch that a lot.
You're just like, sometimes I just need to go back to the garbage dump.
It's so funny. That show is so funny. It's hilarious.
You know, I never really got into it. I think because of how it looked. Like it was like 70s, like cameras and stuff like that. I just really was
grainy.
Tough for me to get into it. I really had trouble watching 70s television. I was into 80s television a lot.
The cameras changed.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like All in the Family is great, but it was like boring to look at. It just looked like you're looking at like a sad house, you know. But it does feel like, you know, you're going to your grandparents or something like that.
Yeah, pop up Zeke's house, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Amen. Pop up Zeke. Love that, man.
If you had a sitcom about your life, what would the sitcom be?
Two lesbians in an apartment. That's
a porno.
Exactly. I was just gonna say.
No.
That's not gonna be PG, guys.
Right.
Be X-rated.
No, I could see you like, you know, like you're a lesbian that works at the bank, and then like you go out at night and I mean, it could be stand-up or it could be crime, whatever you're not.
No, I don't do crime anymore, Bradley.
No, I know you don't do crime anymore, but it would be a good sitcom.
Oh, to pretend like I do crime?
You could be like lesbian Walter White.
So it would be like the first 10 years of my life in New York City.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely am two different people. At my job, I'm completely different than I am in... Well, I'm still me, but... Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm just way more nerdy and professional. So...
That's fair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of me, like, in a Big Daddy, like, situation where I have to take care of a kid, even though I don't want to take care of a kid. I don't want it to be Big Daddy. I think, like, maybe something like,
2.5 Men. Like Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, maybe. You know, just, yeah, I could see okay, so I had this cousin, right? He passed on. Got hit by a semi-truck. No cat, for real. No joke there. Big dude. Very sad life. He died when he was 30. He was overweight his whole life. He was adopted because his mom kind of gave him up. He had a little fetal alcohol syndrome thing going on.
The fast.
Yeah. So he had a really tough life, and he ended up. I'm so sorry, and this is like me really spilling family stuff, but I think it's time.
Be authentic.
He married a handicapped woman because he was so obese that was the only girl that was interested in him, was like she was mentally off. And they had 3 children together.
What do you mean handicapped? Like, was she in a wheelchair?
No, like
You mean mentally disabled?
right.
Is that even a right term?
I don't know. It was a lot. It could have been a lot of inbred incest type thing too, but she was not all there. All right, it's just very Indiana, right? So they have 3 kids together. She cheats on him with their friend after they have these 3 kids. He was going to work every day, so I would like to play my cousin, being I would put on a bunch of weight for this role, and I would just be a sad dad that disabled wife cheated on me and left me. So that's my sitcom.
Would it be funny or sad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be funny. Doesn't that sound funny?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I mean, yeah, I guess it could. Maybe he could have like some friends at the bar sometimes.
Yeah, or maybe I just play myself and I have to take care of his goofy kids.
Yeah.
And they turn out nice and normal and all that stuff.
They
got fucked up parents or whatever.
Aren't they half inbred or a quarter inbred?
I guess a quarter, yeah.
I wonder what that's like.
It's better than half.
No, bro, it's like a feral cat. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like if a feral cat mates with a house cat.
Yeah, then it's like half feral and half not.
An
I guess.
obese house cat, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, Indiana life's tough. There's some sad stories out there.
Yeah.
But he was one of the first guys that he was my cousin that I grew up with. That was like one of my best friends. And
Yeah.
He really got me into like creating content early. Like he was like really into YouTube and all that stuff.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And like some of my first like videos I shot were with him when I was like 13, 14.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
And it's sad because I made him take them all down because I had like this comedy career and all that stuff. And then he died. I wish I would have made him leave it up, you know? Actually, I don't, but I wish I had access to him.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's always hard.
It happens, you know?
Yeah, especially...
We lose people close to us. I've had like
Yeah.
2 really close people in my life die. And, you know, it just makes you stronger. It informs your character and, you know... You feel a need to carry that on. Have you lost anyone super close to you?
Of course. Yeah. Mm-hmm. My cousin's first death was my cousin. His dad got smashed by a train.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
Not a sexual one.
No, but his son's definitely running trains.
Oh, God. My dad got hit by a train and I'm gay now, so I'm acting out by running trains
out
on my
cousin.
ass every day.
No, he doesn't get it in the ass. He gives it in the ass.
Oh, he's a big, strong guy.
Whatever.
Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But that was the first death, and that was the most, like, tragic. Your uncle getting smashed by a train. That was pretty crazy.
It's so weird. It's like
Yeah.
when able-bodied people or young people die from like something like
it's
traumatic
no
like that.
good.
It's an icky feeling.
No, yeah, I don't like it. It's no good. But yeah, then my best friend, she shot herself in the head in 2015.
Dang.
But yeah, she was on and off drugs, had a bunch of abortions, but she was also gay too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so...
She had a lot going on.
I guess bisexual. She's bisexual. But yeah, she had a lot going on.
She was just trying to fill a void.
Yeah, I think so. She was, her brother, and then her brother died a year before that on like a Molly overdose. So yeah, I've known a lot of people.
At least
that
he went out
died.
happy.
No, I mean,
I'm sure it wasn't pleasant, but if you're gonna OD on a drug and die, it might as well be Molly.
Yeah, it was a crazy story. He was, he knew he was ODing, and he was near his grandparents' house, and he was so hot, and he kept like knocking on doors high as shit, and then like falling down, and then people would answer the door, and they couldn't see him because he moved on to another house. He was like 3 or 4 houses down. And they were like, he was trying to get help because they could see like the scratch marks on him from falling and like trying to get up. Yeah, it's very sad. So then she killed herself a year later. I mean, the list goes on. I've had a lot of people die that are close to me in very horrific ways. But you know what? You sad for a while. A piece of you dies. Mm-hmm. And then it makes you funny.
Right.
It makes you funny. It gives you resilience. It gives you, gratitude.
True. I honestly wish all my friends would die, so I could just be like the strongest, most resilient.
You'd be the only one around.
I'd be so resilient, though, Sheri. I'd be the most resilient person in the world.
Rubber band man.
Oh, T.I.?
Well, that's resilient, a rubber band.
It can be. They tend to snap after a while, though.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. But yeah, death is fun.
Oh, yeah. It's a really fun way to start the episode.
We're all gonna die.
That's what I hear. But unless the Lord comes back and we get raptured.
Or we go into another life.
That's what you think. You think our energy goes somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think it dies forever.
I
No. I don't.
I don't know about all that, but
What's your shirt?
T-Pain.
Oh, let me buy you a drink.
Ooh, I'm gonna take you home with me.
I fell in love with a stripper. Yo, bring back that fucking 2000 stripper music, man.
Oh yeah, there's nothing like
Every time you go to a strip club, they're playing it for a reason.
because
You know?
people our age go to strip clubs.
Well, that and it's stripper music.
Well, yeah, it really
Yeah.
was. Pop music was stripper music for a while.
Hell yeah.
Now it's like kind of feels like a little more retro now, like a throwback. I mean, everything's cyclical, but you know, like
Yeah.
it seems like a lot of pop music is what pop music traditionally is right now. You know, it's just
Right.
like a tune, a song, you know, that
Yeah.
everyone can like keep up with and all that
Yeah.
stuff. I
Y'all
love
thought I was finished? Hold on, wait a minute.
when oh no, you want to talk about Meek Mill?
We got him!
We got him.
We got
Oh
him!
my god.
He's on my team!
Oh my god.
You said we got him the same way they said they got Osama. You know?
I don't even know, man. We got
That's
him.
so good.
We got
Wait,
him.
are you not a Meek Mill
Of
fan?
course I am, but we got him meaning like he's gay.
Oh, I thought you meant because he's in trouble. You just
No.
because you successfully recruited him.
Yeah, he's on my team. He's gay. He plays for the gays.
So the gay conglomerates are now claiming Meek
And
Mill.
his tweets are sus as fuck. Like the tweets that he sends out are like, he always throws like a one-liner in there that's like,
I'm gonna pull him up.
yeah,
Meek Mill
yeah.
sus tweets,
It's
and
like
then we'll read them.
read the one where the last sentence is talking about I don't know.
There's this one from February 3rd, 2009.
The D is good as hell.
This D good as hell. That was really quick that popped up.
That's funny though.
I need vibrating panties with the remote. LOL. They on Amazon. LOL.
Got him.
Y'all thought I was finished?
Finished?
When
Oh,
I
wait
put
a
that ass in mine, you thought it was ready?
Yeah. I don't think my friends are gonna play that at their weddings anymore.
Oh God.
That was like a wedding theme song.
That was like no, that's a Philly theme song.
Well, I'm Philly, so
No, I know. I'm sure that a lot
I'm
of people
Delaware,
from
but
where you
we rep Philly.
are from, yeah, like
Mhm.
play that at their wedding. But that's
Every
that's
wedding.
just Philly all
Every
the time.
wedding, yeah.
I went to a hookah spot by Howard University in Philly.
It's a black college.
Yeah, it was a black hookah bar too,
Mhm,
and
yeah.
I was having fun DJing a little bit, throwing stuff on the old jukebox, and I had them going, and then
like this white boy.
and then
Nose.
Steph was like, you should put on Meek Mill,
Oh,
and I was like,
yeah.
it's too on the nose, you can't do it. Literally, like maybe a half hour later, someone else did it, and
Yeah.
the entire place exploded. Like they
Yeah.
hadn't heard it every night of their lives for the last
Well,
10
it's a-
years, you know.
It's like the Rocky theme song when my parents were my age. You know, you heard the Rocky dun, 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 or the
Right.
Tiger got D.
Yeah.
It's like a Philly. That's our Eye of the Tiger.
Okay.
The Meek Mill song.
Let's go back and forth.
Fuck.
Songs that get you so hype. I'll start.
Uh huh.
In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins.
I can feel it tonight. Yeah, I like Forever Young, Alphaville.
Oh, the OG one.
Yeah, and then
That gets you hype?
Jay-Z remade it. Yeah, I wanna be forever young because I think I'm always gonna be forever young. That's why.
Right.
I'm always gonna be a 13-year-old boy inside.
Right,
You know,
That's-
especially that's black.
right. Especially with that haircut and
Yeah.
the Botox.
Yeah.
You know,
I only had Botox once, and it looks great.
it does look great.
I'm getting another one soon. I'm due. You can't keep doing it. Apparently, I was like, "Can I back next week?" She's like, "No,
No. You gotta let that settle.
months."
Yeah, you gotta let it
Months.
settle. You gotta
Yeah.
let it settle.
So I'll go back in. I think
Alright.
I'm a month in.
So you say Forever Young. All right, another one. Fortunate Son. The Vietnam song. You
Yeah,
know,
that is
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Yeah,
Is that who
that's-
does that? It ain't me.
CCR.
It ain't me.
It might be CCR. Yeah,
Is it?
It might be. I don't know.
Okay, what else you got?
I don't know. A lot of 80s stuff. You know, like The Power of Love by Celine Dion. I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. I was playing that the other day, The Power of Love.
How do you feel about Africa by Toto? Does that get you hype or does that just make you mad? I don't like it.
I don't care. I like the Australian one.
What's
I come
that?
from a land down under.
Oh yeah, that's also Toto. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just like to pick different parts of the globe and
Right. Yeah.
just sing about it.
Yeah, it's fun.
They're like, I found the rains down in Africa. Then they're
It's
like,
true.
I come from the
I
land
know
down under.
my Africans friend, my South African, they love that song.
Well, they're white, right?
They're Dutch.
Deutsch.
We won't get into that. But they're South African too. But you know,
Couple says.
they're hot.
Hell yeah.
South African girls are really hot.
That's what I hear.
Mm-hmm. They really, really are.
Not as hot
I
as
don't
the
know.
ones in North Africa.
Oh, OPP. That
Due to
song
the
gets me
equator.
riled up.
OPP?
Yeah, you know me. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. That song gets me riled up. And then
Okay.
the working on a night move.
Oh, Night Moves by Bob Seger?
Yeah. That song.
Yeah.
I usually play that song every night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's in my rotation every night.
Oh yeah. I like When the Levee Breaks, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's so long, but it's just so
All his songs are fucking long.
um
Grateful Dead. Psych. They suck.
ooh. Talking shit on the tie-dye bear, are you?
It's like Fish. That group Fish.
Oh, I know about Fish.
That ain't me, bro.
One time when I was 18, I accidentally camped with a bunch of Fish fans in someone's backyard. It was a big mistake. I thought I was going to an actual campground, and I was going to see a Drake concert, and I was like trying to sneak away from the house to do it. I was like, oh, I'm at Mike's house. I was going to my friend's house.
Yeah.
But really, we went all the way down 3 hours away from our house, and we were camping in a tent, and we were trying to stay on the low. So we ended up staying with a bunch of Fish fans when we were in high school. And they were nice, but they were all trying to get us drugged, and you know.
Yeah, they like their LSD and.
I wasn't ready for all that. Nice enough people though.
Yeah, no, they're nice people for sure, but
Horrible taste in music.
can't fuck with. Well, maybe that if you're on those drugs, the music sounds good to you.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah,
And
I
I've
think that's
never-
the whole point.
Never done those kind of drugs, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, you've never done acid?
No,
Oh, I loved it.
no.
Last time I really did a bunch of acid was in Hollywood, and I walked down Hollywood Boulevard and went to a comedy show out there, and it was a trip. It was a lot of fun. That's the most I've laughed in a long time.
That's cool.
It was a good time. I saw David Spade. David Spade. I'm not gonna give out your secret.
Ooh, he does acid.
You saw him with Diddy?
No.
So-
David Spade's one of my heroes. He has no secrets, and it actually wasn't anything bad.
What's that guy that looks like him that played the church lady
Dana
on
Carvey.
SNL? Yeah,
They
yeah.
have a podcast.
Yeah, I saw that the other day. I was like, damn, you guys look exactly alike. Just like two old lesbians talking shit.
Just like us.
You know? Exactly. Well, yeah.
I mean, one day we'll look the exact same.
Once I go into menopause, I'll start drinking fucking beer. What are you gonna do, guys?
Once you start lifting more,
I've been lifting. I don't think I like it.
you don't want to get bulky.
Yeah, and then I'm getting bulky, like in the shoulders and all that. Fucking cares.
Who cares? As long as you feel good.
Exactly.
James Brown, I Feel Good. That song would get me hyped.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I feel good.
You know, our producer back here, Johnny, he made a suggestion for a topic, which I think is very funny. And it's top 5 pedophiles of all time.
Bro. I don't know about any of that stuff.
Well, just like in terms of fame. Like if they had a pedophile Hall of Fame.
Michael Jackson, number 1.
Number 1
I
over
don't know.
Epstein? Who did you say? Who is your number 1?
I mean, we'll see what happens with Diddy, but Diddy might be up there. He might be up there. Epstein, Jimmy Savile. Can't forget about him.
I don't know. Who
I don't
that
know about
is.
Jimmy.
He's a big British guy from the 70s.
We can't let England win.
They caught him, and it was a big deal because he knew British royalty. He knew like all the people in Parliament, and it was a big deal back in the day.
Only Seville I know is the car. I think it was what is that? Chrysler
And the barber
Seville?
of.
Something like that. Buick Seville, something. I forget what it was. Chevy Seville. I don't know.
If your ass was a car, what car would it be?
Don't matter.
That's a good point. I'd be a Dodge Ram.
RAV4. What you think I rap for?
What the fucking ran for?
Subaru for sure.
Oh, yeah. What you think I rap for? To get a fucking Subaru? You right, I'm gay.
Exactly. Y'all thought I was finished? Hell yeah. I don't know. R. Kelly's up there too.
You know, it's interesting. Depending on how we release these episodes, we'll either have a Philly show coming up or just have finished a Philly show.
Okay.
So, is there anything we should comment on Philly since we're surrounding this date? Maybe you're seeing this and you want to come to our show this Saturday in Philly, or maybe you're seeing this and it already happened.
Is it this Saturday?
So next Saturday.
Okay. Yeah.
So depending on which order we release these in, I mean, are we going to talk about Meek Mill out there?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it up.
I mean, they're still getting over Bill Cosby. I feel bad for Philly like that. I mean, but Meek
Philly's
Mill's
really filling.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
We're pretty tough people. We could take it.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are plenty of Philly comics already talking about Meek Mill.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that's all they talk about anyway.
That too. But you know what? Good for him.
Well, I mean, not if he did it with kids, but...
Is that what they're saying?
No, I don't know. No, they were saying that Meek Mill and Diddy had a relationship,
Yeah.
and then the other stuff is separate, but... So, yeah, they're just saying that Meek Mill's gay, which...
Do you want any more of this?
I'll hit it one more time, then.
Are you saying McMill?
Meek Mill.
McChicken nuggets.
You're saying Meek Mill is Ghislaine Maxwell? Is that what you're saying?
She
The
gay?
What if
equivalent?
they've secretly been married? Meek Mill and Diddy. And they're not having sex with any of these people. They're just soliciting their services out to all their famous friends.
He's a Renfield.
Yeah. Meek Mill, if you say it fast, does sound like a McDonald's order, though.
Yeah,
Could I get a Meek Mill?
exactly. Chicken
What would be in a
McNuggets.
Meek Mill?
Definitely chicken McNuggets.
Oh, yeah, for the kids.
Yeah. Exactly, bro.
It's like a Happy Meal, but with a used condiment.
Happy meal.
Use
Happy
condom.
meal.
Get yourself a Meek Mill.
This is a new McDonald's dipping sauce.
It's called Diddy Juice.
Exactly. Diddy
Oh, my
juice.
God.
And on the side, y'all thought I was finished? As the slogan. You know? Oh, just swallowing kids. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You're going to watch by in disgust and not say anything because you're not a narc.
No, I would definitely narc on a pedo.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was just kidding. See, there's so much confusion about this whole story because is it...
It's just mind-boggling. I watched that Nick at Night thing or whatever it was.
Is that Nick at Night?
You know what I'm talking about? The Nickelodeon.
Yeah, the Nickelodeon
Yeah.
documentary.
And then the Diddy thing, and the Meek thing, and then Ashton Kutcher, and then apparently there's this movie that came out in 2009 with Ashton Kutcher and Anne Hesh. Have you ever seen this?
Mhm.
Where he's like a gigolo.
Mhm.
He's like, I forget what it's called, but he's like a gigolo in Hollywood, and he's basically like a male prostitute. Ashton Kutcher plays like a male prostitute.
Sure.
It's so, and he just acts so different. Like, just a misogynist and like
It just...
he's
you see
like
a different-
fucking on
you see-
camera.
You see a different side of him.
a different role.
Yeah, it's
A
crazy.
different role, yeah. Mhm.
I think that's why I love
I think he's a freak for real.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to... See, the thing is we could get... Some
Maybe
of
not like that. But like,
when we talk flippantly about all these people, some of them
Talking.
are not what they're being accused of. Probably most of them are, but it's so hard to decipher until the facts come out. So,
yeah.
at some point, if we end up working with Ashton Kutcher, we're just kidding. We cannot wait to be in Dude, Where's My Car 3.
Yeah.
We'd be good in
Exactly.
that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We'd be like,
Yeah, because that's what I ask like almost every night or every morning. I wake up any fucking way. I gotta make sure.
dude, where's my car? Where did I park
where
that
did
bitch?
I park this? Hopefully I didn't park it in the driveway again.
God damn.
No, I've never done that, but well, maybe once.
Maybe once or twice, a couple times, maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5
Exactly.
or 6 times. No big deal. 7 times it happens.
Maybe parked it on the lawn once,
You know?
whatever. No,
Hey, you don't got a lawn. I'm better than you.
I used to.
You don't even got a lawn to park on.
I wish I could afford it if it wasn't in New York.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
that's a choice we all make when we live here, you know?
it's a sacrifice.
It's a sacrifice. New York has been kicking my ass lately with the weather and the commuting and
Yep, it is not made for the weak. This city, I'll tell you that.
the price gouging lately.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking about surge pricing at fast food restaurants now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
some things are more expensive at Wendy's and McDonald's at certain times. Like, you used to be able to go get a Meek Mill for $4 when I was a kid. Now a Meek Mill is going to cost you a lot more than that. It's going to cost you your innocence.
Reputation.
No, but this surge pricing, and then they're going to do surge pricing with traffic and the cars going over the bridge and all that stuff. It's
And the congestion pricing.
New York is an escape room, and we are paying by the minute for sure.
20 years, 21 years it'll be, I think. I've lived here, and I'm beaten down.
I mean, and you know a lot of the tricks too. Like like if you were to give advice to someone thinking about moving to New York, what practical advice would you give them?
Oh, practical advice I would give you is get your money right.
Come to New York with some savings.
Get your money right, or a guaranteed.
How much money would you come with?
When I moved here, I paid a year's worth of rent up front right away.
So you must have $48,000.
Back then it was $17,000.
Yeah.
For the whole year I paid $17,000.
Let's see.
But
12 months. I mean, let's say if someone is splitting rent with someone, let's say they're $1,500 rent individually, which is about average, I'd say.
Yep.
You got to have, like 20 grand saved, basically.
Yeah, mine was $1,400 or some $1,450. But I never had roommates. I always lived by myself.
That's because you're a gangster.
I think times were different then. It was cheaper then.
Well, obviously.
I figured it out too. I figured out how to make money too. Yeah, get your money right, number one. Number two, respect our culture, man. Mm-hmm. Please.
Just because we're standing by the cashier at the bodega doesn't mean we're doing anything.
Or
sometimes we're just there to vibe. Sometimes we're just standing. Sometimes we're waiting on bacon, egg, and cheese. Don't ruin our culture.
Don't stand in the middle of the sidewalk and take a selfie.
Don't do that.
Okay?
Don't take a selfie at all.
Wait until we pass and then take a selfie. I think people are just not self-aware.
And by people, you mean Asians.
I think.
Really,
they do love taking photos.
I'm going to stop the Asian hate. I'm going to say
photos.
That is true, but it's also true of people from Wisconsin. It's true of people that are just out-of-towners in general. We do get a lot of Asian tourism here, but it's just tourists in general.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about people from the Midwest.
Do it. I'm right here. Let's fight.
No, it's all I do every time I complain about people from the Midwest.
Well,
it's like a recurrent thing.
There's a reason I left.
Oh, but I don't know.
They know how to eat, though. Oh, God, they know how to eat.
Yeah, no. The good food, for sure.
Amazing food. They know how to drink, too. God, they're alcoholics.
But y'all don't know how to drive in the city. You don't know how to parallel park. You don't.
No. And Chicago's a little different than the rest of the Midwest because Chicago's pretty, it's
pretty gangster.
It's the third biggest city in the country, but.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The Midwest is,
who knows? Maybe I'll go out there and I'll like it.
Oh, you would love it.
Maybe I would get along with everyone there.
I think it'd be a little too slow for you, but you'd enjoy visiting.
Yeah.
Although maybe not. Maybe as you get older, you'd really like Chicago. I don't know.
Probably. This city is crazy.
You want to move to Chicago, take over there? I'll bring you back there.
Chi-town!
I'll tell you what, your wife would like Chicago.
Chi-town.
But,
she might.
I don't think I want to move back to Chicago ever. I really love New York. I just want to get situated. I mean, I would move out to, far Queens or upstate or Jersey or something like that if I got successful enough, and just be in New York. But everything else would be so boring, I feel like. I go on vacations places and I'm like, what is there to do? Why did I leave New York? Why am I paying to stay somewhere else when my rent's so high and it's the best city in the fucking world? That's how I feel about it. But I've only been
How many years have you been here?
2.5. See, that's why.
2.5.
What other advice you got? That's it? Have your money right. Don't be in the way on the sidewalk and respect our culture.
Yep. Just respect the culture.
Have some money to give us and get the fuck out of the way.
Pretty much. Sums it up. Yeah.
I would say this. Wear walking shoes. Wear shoes that you can be comfortable walking in. There's so many people that come visit me, and I'm like, we're going to be walking a little bit. Be prepared.
Oh, you got to have a backup shoe. Yeah.
It's so
What if the ladies want to wear stilettos? Let them. I love a lady in a stiletto.
But there's a time and a place for that.
Correct. That's why they should always bring a walking shoe. You're right.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if we invite you to one of our comedy shows, it's cool if you Uber there and you show up in a stiletto. But you better be ready to run around to 4 different bars afterwards, because that's what we do.
Hopping around on a stiletto.
We're going to go to this dive bar, and it's going to be a little weird. So we're going to leave and go to a different place. And it's going to be a little too nice in there for a bunch of comedians to hang out. So we're going to go to another
We'll
dive
have
bar.
one drink at least there. We'll have one drink.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, we're drinking the entire time.
And then we'll go to another bar. Yeah, it's fun. No, we're having fun. We're always riffing. That's why it's like, so I've lived in New York City for 21 years. You've lived here for 2. I've been in comedy for 2 years, and you've been in comedy for
21 years?
no, but almost. I mean,
if
you round up,
If we're being honest about like me consistently doing comedy, not the first time I got on stage to do comedy, but since I've consistently been doing it 2 or 3 times a week, it's been about 15 years now.
Yeah, okay.
Which is embarrassing to say the least.
Well, you started young.
I started really young, but I just, I wish I was more successful, and all I have is envy in my heart for everyone less talented and skilled than me that is just a little more likable and, has a little bit straighter teeth. And, has that twinkle in their eye, that innocent look that an audience just wants to eat up because they think that they have yet to discover their true inner self. And me, a self-realized gremlin who already knows all my flaws in life, who already can exploit all the juice that this world can offer me from this. Anyway, I'm not...
You're not bitter at all.
I'm not bitter at all.
Or resentful.
No. You can't be. You got to stay positive and just focus on the work.
No, yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what, though. I get excited when I write a new joke. I love a new joke. I love the process.
I mean, I write a little something almost every day, but I don't try it out. And then I'll try it out months later, and I like it if it hits.
Yeah.
But I don't judge it until I go to an actual show with real audience member, because sometimes it'll bomb at an open mic with other comedians. Yeah. And then real live people, it'll hit. If it hits 3 times in a row, I'm keeping it.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know?
That's a good...
Like, I don't trust open mics nowadays because, I don't know, I just feel like everyone's a hater and everyone's judging on a different level, and like...
That's why I go to places that it's hard for me to
weird.
succeed most of the time, because if I succeed there, I know that the joke's pretty good, I
Yeah.
like to go to places that people don't... that aren't really my friends. I try to go to places where they either don't know me, which is rare.
Well, there's so many here, so we're good with that.
Yeah.
So many mics
That's
everywhere.
true.
And there's a lot of good ones, too, so...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
No, I really do love comedy, though. I really love the process. I'm trying to fall back in love with the process of writing and performing and not get weighed down by all the other tasks and the lifestyle involved. But
Exactly.
I'm just finding myself not minding sitting at an open mic for 2.5 hours by myself lately. It's just like, as busy as I am, it's like almost meditative to just be there and like not even like be bothered. Like I'm a little antisocial, I think, at open mics, just because I really am. It's like being at the gym. I am there for the workout.
Yeah, of course.
And a lot of people use it as more of like a networking thing, which is great. I wish I would had like more energy to do that, but like I've really like putting my energy into just like, okay, we're here for these 2 hours. Let's see what we can get out of 2 hours of work.
Yeah, that's one way to think about it.
That is one way to think about it for sure.
I think it's both. I think you're there to work, and then when it's time to socialize, you socialize.
Right. Yeah.
But when we're all doing our bits, like we're quiet and we're listening, usually we socialize after.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it's both.
Well, we do that at shows. I mean, we do that a lot at shows. I don't really do so much socializing at mics.
I mean, I'll say hello. I mean, I'll be social with them.
I mean,
I won't hang out at it like after.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're having fun.
Yeah, you got some new jokes. I got some new jokes.
Just being authentically ourselves and just having fun, because none of this really matters, bro.
Aw, it means everything to me.
Doesn't.
It matters to me. It's all that matters, which is maybe the difference in...
I mean, matters in, like, I have so much faith that everything's going to be just fine.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like,
yeah.
Each individual circumstance really doesn't matter, is what you're saying.
No, like, I'm trusting in the process, and I know that everything's going to be just fine.
Yeah, and you keep getting into little tiffs with comedians, too.
No. I've only had 2 tips in 2 years.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
See, I used to get in tiffs, and now I don't feel like I ever get into tiffs because no one says anything to me. They just...
oh, well, yeah.
They just don't fuck with it.
I can tell you I'm not starting it. I definitely not, but I will finish it.
Yeah, you'll finish it like Ashley Biden finished that.
No. Fuck that bitch.
She took you down. Took you down to Chinatown.
She probably just was deep down wishing she could shower with a girl.
I mean, who isn't deep down
Yeah.
wishing that?
It's like, usually when you call someone a name, it's because you have your own insecurity about it yourself.
Yeah.
So when she called me that name, it's probably because she really wanted to soap up with another girl. Or she was getting soaped up by her dad.
That's not true, you cousin fucker.
No, I never fucked my cousin.
Oh.
No. But, yeah, didn't her dad give her a bath or something? Shower? I don't know.
What's going on?
Didn't he? Did you hear about this?
Who is this? Who are we
Possibly.
talking about?
Joe Biden, he gave his daughter, like, showers when she was
Oh my
older.
god.
She was
That's
like
number
19.
4 pedo.
Oh god.
It's
This
on the
episode's
list.
going nowhere now.
Number 4 pedo on the list.
Hey, what should we talk about today? Let's call the president a pedophile.
Go Brandon. Let's go Brandon.
You are such a douchebag.
No, I love our government. I am. No, I do love the USA.
I kind of do love the USA, but I kind of don't. And, but I get annoyed by the people that are, like, so anti everything. But they're also right. I'm just not, like, I don't know. What I don't fucking know. There's no answer to any of this.
Yeah, I mean,
What are we going to fucking do about it? Puff Daddy was telling us to vote. He told us to rock the vote.
yeah. Phew, he rocked the boat, bro. I'm telling you. Badly, yo.
Row your boat.
Poor guy.
Yeah, poor Diddy.
Poor guy. They coming for him, man. They are coming for him in something fierce,
Mhm.
So, if he's guilty, he'll get his,
Okay, rule number 4 if you move to New York. Don't
Rock the boat.
don't get into a boat with Puff Daddy. Even if it's a small little rowboat and he just says we're going for a dip in Central Park.
Yeah. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Bad boy for life. Jonathan?
Bad boy for life.
Let me ask you this: are Ciroc sales going up?
Our Ciroc sales going up.
I didn't even know they still had that anymore.
The official vodka of middle school.
I used to
Of
drink that.
Diddy.
Yeah.
It was
Isn't that
smooth.
Diddy's alcohol?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ciroc is, yeah. Mm-hmm. It was good.
Did you
I
fall
haven't
asleep
seen it.
after? Or?
No.
Oh, yeah.
It's aged for 13 years in a barrel.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go.
Sad.
We didn't need to put the vodka in there, but we did it anyway.
Exactly.
It was aged for 13 years in a barrel in a closet in my basement. And I was promised that if I stayed in the barrel for 3 years, that I would get my own car.
Shit.
Poor Justin Bieber. He's a little traumatized from this.
Yeah, something wrong with that boy.
Yeah.
Something.
I mean, he was the most famous person on the planet at one point.
When you're that young and you get into fame, I just think you see wild shit. You go through a whole different upbringing, and like you're just fucked in the head at some point. Look at what's her name, Amanda Bynes.
I know.
She was America's sweetheart. Now she has like a weird heart on her face, and she looks crazy.
It's been proven you can come back from it, though. Lindsay Lohan had a nice comeback.
She looks great.
Yeah.
Shout out Lindsay. She looks great.
She looks her age, too, but looks really good.
She's
at the
naturally
same time.
beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin had a comeback.
Yeah, and his brother's doing very well. I love his brother.
Right.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, he specifically was, like, the most famous kid in the world. Like,
He
he was like,
was
the
at a
biggest
point.
movie star at one point, you know?
At one point he was, yeah,
Um,
for sure.
who else is... Okay, greatest comebacks of all time. I'll say, Derrick Rose scoring 50 points for the Minnesota Timberwolves on Halloween. I'll say Macaulay Culkin coming back from being...
That is great for him.
You probably did heroin with Macaulay Culkin, right? You are Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, I just stopped doing heroin and gained some weight.
Well, you know.
But yeah, I mean, I loved him in Home Alone.
Other great comebacks.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.
He's making a comeback.
He's making a comeback.
He definitely made a comeback on somebody's back, bro. But
I thought it was more of a come forward.
yeah,
but,
he definitely came on someone's back, came on their front, everything.
He's
But,
like, is it okay if you watch?
Why not? I like Louis C.K. though. He's a genius. He's funny.
He is a great stand-up.
Yeah, I think he's funny.
Technically great at the skill of stand-up comedy, and I respect him
He's a
as
good
an
writer.
artist. Great writer.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying I support him, but like he's doing.
He's like, let me get it.
But he's doing more gigs. He's getting. He's getting
That he is.
awards. Like he's getting.
You are
he's
correct,
yeah.
but also I thought you were joking,
No.
and it was funny to me.
Yeah.
It was a funny answer.
You know what? It's a joke.
No, I mean, but you're also right. I mean,
He is making a comeback technically.
isn't he doing Madison Square Garden against him or
Yeah,
something like
he's
that?
Good for him.
winning awards again.
But he never really stopped doing stand-up. He like took a break for a year and then started doing clubs.
He got right back in it.
I remember when he started booking these clubs again because they were like 300-seat clubs. He wasn't doing theaters. Theaters weren't booking them. He was just doing it based on relationships he had with people from coming up in comedy, right?
At the club.
So it's like, you know me, you'll put me up, right? And they're like, fuck, we know it's gonna sell out,
Of course.
So, and I remember comedians. I was in Chicago at the time. There were Chicago comedians that were like getting to open for him when he'd come out there or whatever. And like there were other sects of comedians that were like causing a major uproar about people working with him.
Yeah.
And supporting him and like, I'm never gonna work at this club again. I'm never gonna work at Zany's again. Because of this.
Yeah,
and it's like, but
So,
and I don't know. It's there is such a level of spectrum to sexual assault or inappropriate behavior or it's just like we don't know the magnitude of a lot of people's stuff, and it's kind of weird that like you would put Louis C.K. in the same category as like Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I mean?
no, they're not in the same category.
No, I know, but they get lumped into it by the media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that what Louis C.K. did was right, but
One wrong.
I'm glad you said it.
One right. What's a gray area? I feel like whatever. But I'm also
but it was
geriatric millennial who's an asshole. So.
But it was also like in a workplace setting too. You could argue.
Didn't he have hookers in a hotel room?
It was up and coming comics that people had the most issue with.
Well, I was misinformed. See what the media does? This whole time, I didn't know that. I thought it was hired sex workers.
Oh, I mean that's just
That's like that
economy.
game of fucking telephone that goes. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I had no idea that it was up and coming comedians. Shit.
Yeah, it'd literally be like if
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you get it.
I know some of them.
What's crazy is that's
Which
the
they
biggest
are-
thing.
But
they've
he's
ever
making a
done.
comeback.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I said it's crazy. That's the biggest thing they did.
Right. I mean,
Maybe if they were funny, they wouldn't have had a rat on them. Edit that.
Get that rat Fred.
Oh.
Jesus. This is a strange time when I'm the face of reason.
Timberland boots are dirty from the rain. I
From
gotta get a magic eraser on them.
from walking through the blood and bones of.
Yes, I am. Because New Yorkers know that in this weather, these are the only boots that your feet do not get wet in. Because they're Tim's.
I should get some Tim's, huh?
Yes. Well, especially for the snow and I mean, there's other stuff too, like polo boots and whatever else. But
Right.
these are the
I have
OG.
snow boots, but
OG.
it
like-
might be time for me to get Tim's.
It's like if you were a cowboy, where you're from. Cowboy boots. These are
Right.
like our cowboy boots.
It's like
know?
it's like a back brace from the polio that you developed because you didn't have your vaccine shot.
Somebody said that. Somebody said that some of these new shoes look like the shoes that kids in wore polio.
What?
Have polio. Homage to have polio disease. Like some shoes look like
polio disease?
Yeah, you know polio.
You know Marco Polio?
No, you know polio disease, right? kids wear those big ass shoes.
Oh.
You know? And some of these shoes that these kids are wearing now, the ones that are huge, they look like the same shoes that kids had when they wore polio. Had polio. You know what I'm trying to say, though?
No, definitely.
You got the,
Motherfuckers walk around in these huge boots. They look like they had polio back in the day. You know?
you got the new LeBron Polios? No, I got the Kyrie
I got
scoliosis.
Converse on, or the big ass Converse. No.
I got the Giannis scurvy.
They used to do that, checks for scoliosis in your back at school.
They used to do that at Diddy's house too.
Or did it?
Poor Diddy.
They coming for him. They're
Poor Diddy. Poor Louis C.K. You're really killing it today.
I just feel that, like, I know they're sad men. Like, they're definitely sad men. And
I mean, that's a redundant phrase.
You know.
Sad men.
Yeah.
All men are sad.
no, like,
You ever met a happy man?
karma will
That's
get
a
him.
woman.
Karma will get him.
Do you actually know happy men?
Yes.
What are they like?
They're fun.
Are they gay?
No.
Could they be gay?
No, like all my boys from back home. They're generally happy. Like they work a regular job, whatever. But
And they're happy?
I mean, we're always cracking jokes. They don't complain.
Well, they're happy to be around other people, but I mean, like, in their day-to-day, they're not happy.
Oh, I think they're content and happy, yeah.
Content and happy are different things. Happiness is the weather. Content is a mindset.
I think it's a roller coaster. I think some days you're happy, some days you're not.
Yeah, so it's the
Yeah.
weather, Sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's sunny.
The weather. You know that song?
What song?
I think it's the Cranberries. Something about the weather.
I listen to the Cranberries whenever I have a UTI.
Yeah, it's good to drink too with a UD.
No, I would never drink it.
Would you drink a UTI?
On accident, maybe.
I should come up with a drink called the UTI.
On accident. I definitely
It'll
would.
be, let's see. It'll be
Orange juice.
half Malibu, half
Nah.
Bailey's. You know that Malibu Bailey combo?
No.
When it needs to be thick and viscous.
Probably just tastes like a pickleback shot.
I don't do picklebacks.
Mm.
I don't fuck with pickles.
Ugh.
I don't fuck with cucumbers. I don't fuck with anything phallic.
Mm.
I don't fuck with
Missing out.
Pringles cans.
Pop your top.
Mm.
Once you pop the fun, don't stop.
Exactly.
Y'all pop the trunk, I pop the hood. Ferrari.
Good song.
That's good. That's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a good song. Mm-hmm.
Where we at? I'm tired.
I know. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
Yeah, that was good.
You think we can get a big finish out of us or no?
What do you want? A big finish?
I don't know. We did good on the last one. I'd like to find the
Come
moment.
on her tits.
Oh,
That's a big finish.
should
These lights do look like porno lights too.
this is the casting couch.
Yeah. Yeah, the back. Oh man.
Yeah. All right. Fuck it. All right.
Listen.
Escuchar, muchachos.
Listen up.
Escuchar. Up.
Listen up, motherfuckers. Go out there and have a great day. all right?
Escuchan, motherfuckers.
Have a great day.
Buenos
Have a great
dias.
evening. Fucking suck a titty if you want to. If you don't. Fuck it.
Leche.
You know? Yeah.
And tu titi.
Adios.
Muchachos.
Peace out. Hell yeah. Just keep watching that fly.
Yeah, that fly was all over.
I just keep watching it. You'll see me. I'm just I'm just like,
You are my bitch. You are my bitch.